Yeah, my people, we vibe, B. I'm talking about everything is just a vibe. Like, you heard Cash say, I can't vibe with that person, I can't vibe with this person. It's cause he can't catch your vibe, but you can catch this vibe. Let's catch this vibe. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat of our drums. That's just what we know. We rise, living life in the slum. Shouts to my people. Say, let's catch this vibe. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat of our drums. That's just what we know. We rise, living life in the slum. Shouts to my people. Where the honey's friendly and the cash is plenty. Where them cats be smuggling bags of bitches. Where dope boys wove the streets for envy. Where Big Mama would raise the block off pennies. Where sometimes it seems the sun don't shine. The opportunities lack. The only light is the grind. I know. Little homies dodging life for the crime. I know. Real brothers locked up doing dimes. It's an epidemic. Straight poison is taking over our youth. We walk, we protest. Hands up, just don't shoot. We living our lives. We straight bred from the roots. It's an amazing scene. What a black man go through. We be 9 to 5, ducking and jiving, trying to make it to the first without resorting to violence. But till my people stand tall and put a noose to the system, cause they could kill us, but they'll never ever stop us from living. Let's go. Let's catch this vibe. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat of our drums. That's just what we know. We rise, living life in the slum. Shouts to my people. Say, let's catch this vibe. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat. Hey yo, we vibe to the beat of our drums. That's just what we know. We rise, living life in the slum. Shouts to my people. I got a question. Do you have the
She's what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to Catch This Vibe Radio. I'm your host, Biggie. We have a wonderful, wonderful show today. I'm excited, man. We have a great guest on here. His name is Bree the Expediter. When he get up here, the energy that this man sets off is phenomenal. And I met him over on TikTok, right? So if you guys know anything or have been watching me lately, I've been on TikTok trying to improve and make some numbers and get people up here and play the whole radio. Like, so I'm the hottest internet radio show on TikTok. My first couple days in, I come past this guy. We do a little battle, but he starts to talk to me about what's going on in his world. And I was like, you know what? I have to do an interview with this guy. And here we are. We're here today. If you go over my TikTok, you see this little video I put together. It was him and I doing a battle, and he did this freestyle on there. Crazy, man. Just all, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I see him in my green screen, like he in the green room getting it. I love every piece and every bit of it. But we're going to get to know who Bree the Expediter is, his business, his music adventures and journey. But we're also going to get to learn what he does for a living. And I think it is going to be something phenomenal. Tap in, share this live. 100%. It's going to be monumental for any entrepreneur that's out there. I want to give you a brief view of who he is and what he's doing. This is on his business. This is his main structure, but he has so many other side hustles and things that he's really putting his focus into. So let's go ahead and tap in and take a quick look at this real quick.
3 different types of expediters. Okay. And I need you to repeat after me.
All right.
The first one is the expedited driver.
Expedited driver.
The second one is the expedited owner operator leased on.
Leased on.
And the third is the expedited carrier.
Expedited
it's
carrier.
Very important that you know how to identify yourself,
okay,
so that you can ask the right questions to get you some money. The angels are in the details.
Let's get it. Okay.
There are 3 different.
Sheesh, man. Oh, man. That's who we got coming up. I love it. I love every aspect of it. Guys, tap in with it. Here comes our buddy, our friend, Ace Boone Coon on the show right now. My guy, Bree. What's good?
Yeah! Expediter! Let's go!
What up? What up? What up, dog?
How you doing, man?
Man, we are out here. We doing great. I've been going through some things, but here's the best part, man. You are genuinely getting me here. I'm here. I'm in tune. I'm tapped in. I want to grab you by the shoulders and be like, yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So it's awesome, brother. It's a blessing to have you up here. Expediter,
Yes,
Bree the Expediter. We got some people saying, what up, though?
what's up? What's
It's
up?
the energy for me. You
Marcus,
feel
the
me?
energy. Talk nice. Talk
Right.
nice. Hey there,
Nice talk.
friend. Let's get it.
So just to let everybody know how we're going and what's happening right now, we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Station Head, and we're also live on TikTok right now. So we're everywhere, man.
What we talking about? What they at? What they at? Hey, just some housekeeping while we on here. If y'all hear something dope, you gotta drop some X's in the chat, man. If you Xing out all excuses to get to your vision, to get to your dream, I need to see the X's in the chat. If you rocking with the energy, yeah, let's go. I'm lit, man. As you can tell, Biggie, I'm lit right now, man.
Hey, it is amazing. I am so glad that you are. I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. And we got a great conversation ahead of us here, and I'm excited to get into it. So Breathe the Expediter, he is a man of many trades, a man of many accolades, and we're going to get to know just about any and all those things that are going on. Bree, let's start here. Van life, Cargovanpreneur, Expediter. Where, like, get us to that moment. Get us to where you decided to do that and start it.
Bro, like this is so surreal, right?
Yes, sir.
Like I had got out of the military and I was going through like readjustment periods. People come home from the military mission minded. They be needing to like kind of get their mind right? Just like to readjust. And while I was going through that, a video popped up on my Facebook page of this guy in a van just like traveling and seeing all of these beautiful places. At that moment, I said, I'm doing that. But right when I said that, I'm like, hold on. How am I gonna make some money? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Where the money gonna come from? How you gonna live?
Yeah, well, like, that's cool. He got the van, he driving, but he ain't showed me he making no bread. So I had to start finding a way. I had to find a way to monetize my travel over the road so I could see all of the places that I had never seen before and meet people I've never seen before. So that's when I found out about, people making money in a cargo van, and that kind of led me down a rabbit hole and eventually finding Expediting, bro. So,
understood.
Yeah, man.
So we was in the military. Thank you for your service, my friend. What branch were you a part of?
Man, the only branch it is the U.S. Navy. I mean, what are we talking about?
He said the best there was, there is, and there ever will be.
What are we talking about? Like
that do breed a different type of person, man. And I believe anybody in the military, when you leave it, and if you did what you were supposed to, you come out with a set of tools that set you apart from some of the regular civilians and people that are out here. I have never been a part of the military, not once, nowhere even close, not even in JROTC, none of that. Right?
Okay,
but the fact that you did it though is great because it sets you up with discipline, and the discipline is where you are now to be an entrepreneur in a lane that not many people may have thought of. Right? So you seen somebody do it, you reached out to them, you wanted to see how the money is made. Now you're making the money. The best part about it is your not YouTube, but your Instagram, you're showing people how to do it. What made you go down the line of saying, I want to be a promoter of success and wealth instead of just keeping it all to yourself and having your own?
Man, I don't know if you can see that, but that question gave me goosebumps, bro, because like when I think back to what made me be like, bro, I gotta share this with people. I remember being in Utah. I'd never been in Utah before, right? Drove from Atlanta to Utah. But I hit Utah. I hit Utah at the time of the day where the sky be like pinkish purple, right? But look. I'm going through these things called the salt flats, and it had just rained. So the ground is a mirror, and it's reflecting the pink and purple that I see in the sky. So it's like,
wow.
if you look into the horizon, there's this like line going across the horizon. And at that line, you see what's reflected in the sky and what's reflected on the ground. And at that moment, I was like, God, like, first of all, like, why have you never shown me anything that's beautiful and like other people need to see? I started slowly crying because of how like magnificent it was. And I was like, bro, for people that had been going through what I've been going through, that readjustment period, trying to find a new, just trying to reinvent themselves, they need to experience this. This could stop people from like doing some really bad stuff.
You hear me?
So at that moment, I'm like, man, I gotta share this. I gotta find a way to like get the people that I know from my hood that might be going down like wrong roads, bro. Like, you gotta see what's happening over this road. You gotta experience the Salt Flats, bro. That one image can change your life.
So hold on. Here's what you're telling me. You said, hey, brother, not only do look, I've been in the military and the Navy sent me places. I've seen some things, not necessarily bad, but you've seen different places and spaces. So you can't share that with people. Yeah, I ain't going to no military. So you're like, all right, well, you ain't gonna travel that way. I got a way you can do it. I was out in Utah. I seen God. Somebody, whatever. People had their own higher, but that was God. That's God. That was God flexing on you. Like, do you see what I did to this earth? And he was like, I need other people to see this. So you said, I'm going to take this energy that I have, bring it back to my people at home, show them how to do it, right? Because it's on your Instagram. I started the show with it. So it's on your Instagram. You have plenty of content saying what to do, finding niches, what vans to get to accommodate the niches. Like, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to Cargovanpreneur, it is literally a step-by-step process for you to get a minivan up to a CDL cargo van to ship any and everything. He teaches you the whole gauntlet.
Man,
you said, hold on, one second, I'm gonna let you talk. You said, I want to lead you the way, my friend. I want to show you not necessarily what's on the other side of the gate or the grass or the green. Like, I want to show you the world, and here's how you can do it. Wow.
See, man, a lot of
what up,
got
my
the
guy?
Sound effects. Boom, 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 boom.
My guy's in the building, man. Shout out to my guy in the building, man.
Man, like,
all right.
I just as I was explaining that to you, bro, and this I call it data dump. Sometimes I be in a mode of explaining, and then like I gotta drop something on my spirit, and I was just like,
yes, sir.
By the way, I'm a grandmama's baby. She raised me. My grandma praised me around prayer, but like he was just hitting me on some, bro. Like, if you think that's beautiful,
right,
wait till you meet the person that I created you to be.
Hold on,
wait
a second. I need you to say that again for everybody in the back. Anybody on Station Head, anybody on TikTok, say that again for the people in the back.
Well, it's like I was like, if you think the Salt Flats at dusk is beautiful and it made you cry, like, wait till you meet the person that I created you to be. Like, wait till you walk in the destiny that you called to walk in. You think that's beautiful? Bro, I took my time on you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, you think that's beautiful? Man, what?
Okay. All right.
What?
That there. So now you know that. You understand that. Let's ask this question. Let's go to this next one here. Are you in that? Are you still in that journey? Do you know who he is? Do you know who Bree is? Where are we at in our process for this current time?
So one thing I believe is that the journey, the destination is the journey. I really believe that our lives and who we are is like a flower. Like you get past one set of petals and it's gonna keep opening up and becoming like more. As you get in your 30s, you're a whole nother person than what you was 18 or 19. You know, the root of it's still the same, but you know, as we move through this life and experience different things, you'll crack open more of the beauty of who you are. And by the end, that's what I believe. By the end, if you continue having faith and hope, joy, keeping a hold of that, bro, by the end of your life, bro, you'll be more of a kid than you were when you began, bro.
That's true.
Because
That's
you'll
true.
understand that this, like, the things that you stressed about or things that you was afraid of, you ain't really have nothing to fear.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So in your process, do you find yourself coming? I mean, there's always challenges. There's always things to make you say, ah, dang it, nope. Have you made it to a point where you're like, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be doing this. I just don't know. Like, because here's the thing, right? I'm looking at it. We got 57 likes on a video that I've played. I mean, your views probably resemble that with maybe a few hundred, but are you getting the response that you need or want
bro,
in this process?
What
Do
I
you even care?
what I learned from music, and I'm a trained orator from I was trained by Campus Crusade for Christ that teaches kids how to go up to complete strangers and have uncomfortable conversations.
Wow.
But they trained me on how to be a musician and to have uncomfortable conversations from stage, right? One thing I learned from my training is that when you're looking to make an impact, if you're looking to grow anything, you want to grow something exponentially, you start with one person. And if you're making an impact on that one, more likely that one person gonna tell two, right?
Yeah, understood. Yes, sir.
So the numbers, like if I get one person to like one of my videos, and I know that I just dropped something of value, I know I did what I was supposed to do that day. Now that's the big mindset. But of course, you know, I want my stuff to go crazy. I want my stuff to be, you know, I want it to be, but at the same time, I know that one person, his dad could be the CEO of Microsoft.
Yes, sir.
I would never, or his cousin could be the CEO of JetBlue.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we so focused on volume that we forget about value. So that's something that I focus like myself on, is like, bro, you never know who that one is. And man, there's so many references come to mind when I think about that, because today I had a renewable energy company from Africa just send me some new technology that was like being developed.
Okay.
They might have been that one, but I was like, what do you do? He said, we are a network of solar energy installers throughout South Africa.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
come on,
man. You know
what
I'm saying?
That could be the one, right? He could be the head knot, right? Exactly.
Bro, I got a guy from Sweden in my DMs. Hey, bro, like I want to start this over here. I know you might not know the systems, but if you could coach me on how to do it, and I'm like, bro, whatever you need, let me know.
Put some bolts of it.
I started told, got like, look, do this. He went and did it in this country, found out more stuff. So he's schooling me on doing the cargo
international, right? Internationally, yeah.
That's one
exactly.
of the ones that like if I get 5 likes. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's for anybody else that's on social media. Like, you gotta lock in to what you're doing this for, and then like the peripheral stuff is it only adds value, whatever it is. Okay. It only increases the impact. You know what I'm saying?
So let's revisit everything that was just said. Because I don't want these gems, really, brother. Like, I don't want these gems to slip past anybody, and they not share or take that in, right? So what we were just speaking to is walking in it and finding it. No matter what do you say? The phrase that you said was, we focus on volume instead of value. And that's what happens. We get on these social medias and all these different platforms, and we worry about the value, or excuse me, the volume of people we're connecting with, talking to, sharing information with, or trying to impact. Compared to coming in with the value already. And you impact whoever you impact, my guy. Like, so that's kind of where I kind of see what you're saying, right? So you're saying,
man.
Even with it being 57 likes, I'm still getting 1 or 2 people that are actually conversing with me, and I'm spreading the information that needs to be spread through the due diligence I have and the obedience that I have in what I'm doing.
And then if you really want to get technical with it, right? You think if the algorithm on Instagram changed a couple years ago, you could amass a large following, and then they could restrict how many of your following that they actually give your stuff to, right?
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. So if I allowed the restriction of my post affect what I'm posting, then I'm not actually being led by the true value of my content is. I'm being led by what the algorithm think the value is, and the algorithm ain't out here driving these cargo vans. Right. I am
you know what I'm saying? You said no one but me, god dang it.
Man, come on, bro.
So again, let's break that down. I don't want this passing nobody. I don't want this. This man understands shadow banning. He understands algorithm. He understands the complexion sometimes might just change because he out here edifying people. He teaching them something. Sometimes they don't want people to know.
I got a degree in technology management from Berea College.
Okay.
See, a lot of people they see my battles with dyslexia or my ADHD. They see the side effects of it, but they might not know the internal. Because they see that, he dumb, but the internal value and the understanding, you know what I'm saying? I get the connection between flesh and ones and zeros. Like, I understand the flow of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Talk to it. Talk about it.
Yeah. It's really so social media is human to human interaction on scale, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's a hi, how you doing, but they magnify it to as many people as possible.
That's right.
So you make the most impact when your hey, how you doing is very authentic, like just like in real life. You see what I'm saying? Like,
no, you're right. You speak the truth.
Like, so. And I didn't even think this was gonna be a technology conversation, but you know what I mean?
It's everywhere, man. This is here's the thing. For anybody to grasp and want to understand and get further into who Bree is, this has to have that kind of conversation. So you can say that I'm there. I can go from having this hype conversation, freestyling information, and providing you how to be your own entrepreneur, your own boss, to this is how you need to manage your look, your not persona, but manage your presence, right? Through social media. So it is about ones and zeros. It is about understanding how to put what is the word? Authentic material and content out, right?
Well, you said a word right there. Well,
you know
authentic material and content.
That part, because we bring that full circle, right, to the conversation that we just had previously, where it's saying that the things that you put out needs to have a value, not volume. Don't worry about it. So if I put out the value, at some point it will catch on and go like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only right.
Bro, because if you understand how Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, if you understand how they actually make their money,
Right.
then you will understand the value of authenticity.
Mm.
Bree, what are you saying? What are you saying? Well, there's billions of people on this particular app. If you, creator, influencer, have something that you authentically like, right?
They need that.
I just want, it gotta be 100,000 people that like it. What you authentically, it gotta, and they gotta like it coming from you. It has to be. It just has to be 100,000 people out there that likes what you authentically like. So that algorithm, they've trained it to create connection. If you put out your authentic self, you're helping the algorithm connect you with authentic relationships, bro.
There it is.
Can we talk or can we talk? Can we? Listen, if you want, I done been on it so much. The way I learned is I hyper focus. I just lock into it.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I know how to monetize authenticity now.
There you go. Yes,
I know.
Yes,
and it don't have to look like what people tell you successful looks like. Bro, I've been on social media for 2 years going hard. I can't spell a lick, and my audience knows it. I don't look, nothing about my, some of it look professional because I'm creative, but when you look at it, it's like, oh, somebody might come on there and be like, dude don't know what he's talking about. But when they look at my, you see what I'm saying? Like, I got plenty of misspells and I be promote, but people read between the lines of what intelligence is and what just looks like authenticity.
Right. Oh, wow.
Like you can't fool. It's something about like when I was looking at that salt flats, my eyes, you can't fool
me.
True beauty, bro.
Yeah. Talk it, man. Yeah.
Like you can't. It's just something about us, like our internal. Like when I looked at the salt flats, I said, I needed to see this. I needed to see. My soul needed to see this, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing when you present who you authentically are.
Yes.
Same thing.
Brother.
It's somebody out there, bro, in your DMs, bro. Like, man, I'm so glad. Dude sent me a message the other day. Bro, I can't read, but I own my own business. Fuck that CDL test. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like bro, like for real. Like, it's really, and I think my audience, they gotta, it's a real thing, because I'm coming from the Tupac era. Facts. He gave you the real and the ugly. But it was like reality though.
So I want to touch on that, man. So you're right. So I like I said, I do a live broadcasting on TikTok where I play music, and what I do is I play, not modern, but mainstream music along with indie artists. So I'll play 2-3 songs of a mainstream, and I go, well, if you like this, you'll like this. Right. But then here's the thing: throughout that whole time, I'm not just like letting the music play and I'm sitting here dancing. I'm turning it down. I'm talking to people. I see who's coming in the room. I say, what up, though? But I engage with whoever I'm either side by side with or who's in the chat, and we're talking about stuff. It's just not but where I'm getting at is we're changing vibrations and energy with the conversations that we're having, right? Because somebody will come in with a vibe. They'll come in like, man, I'm down. Help me out, Biggie. And then I'll bring them in with a, or I sit and talk to them, or I'll gauge the music. I just had that sonic ear, you know what I'm saying? That ear for what's going to be next, what should be next, how my vibe is going. And we create a whole connection through music. So that brings me to this and brings us to the next conversation for you and I. Music is important. Now we know, if we backtrack a bit, that you have a degree in music, not a degree, but you were raised to have these conversations or uncomfortable conversations, but also do it through music. Do it on a large scale in front of many people. But how we end up interacting and knowing each other is from your music and you freestyling for me, let's talk about what the journey looks like for you in music. Where are we going with it? What are you doing with it? How can we find you?
Oh man, so all right, so how can you find me? My name is Breon Thomas, right? Breon Thomas. If you go on any streaming platform, you'll find my music. It's my first album. It literally audio documents what it's like being in college with dyslexia and ADHD.
Oh, let's go.
Right? Like like if you listen to it from hearing me say that, graduating college without having an IEP, I didn't get no help. So if you want to know what it's like to have being neurodiverse, graduating from one of the hardest schools in the country, listen to that project. And with that type of ear, you will hear all of the struggles. I'm like, I gotta stay focused. I can't get swayed. You got ADHD. It's very hard to get out of focus, right?
Yes, sir.
I was running too fast, bro. And it's like, if this race was financial aid, Jesus Christ would be my fast fuck. When you don't really understand what's going, yeah.
Did you just try to sneak that one past me, man?
I like Biggie. I rock with you, bro. Because
how you spell your name again?
Breon, Breon.
All right, I found it's called Malachi.
Melchizedek, Hood of the Priest.
There you go. Say that second one again.
You said the name?
Yeah, Malachi.
Melchizedek.
Oh, Melchizedek. Oh, because it's two words. So I want to say it different. Okay.
Yep.
Melchizedek.
Yep. And this is so crazy, right? This is so crazy. And you'll see this in my business now. I didn't know it at the time, but when I read that scripture in the Bible, it was this king and a priest. He had two different jobs.
Yes, sir.
So I'm looking at the Bible. I didn't know I didn't know what I had, right? I didn't know I had ADHD or dyslexia. I just knew I couldn't read and I was always over the place. I didn't know what the name of it was for real, right?
Right. So you knew, self-aware. Okay.
So but when I looked in the Bible and I seen this guy, and the Bible was saying this dude was a king and a priest. So he prayed and he ruled. I said, bro, that's how I am. Like I'm gonna pray, but I'm gonna run business. Like I'm not just gonna be in a church and not make money. Like I'm rocking with this dude, but at the time I didn't know. But like now looking at that, bro,
that's heavy. That's big. That's big.
That's 88. Basically, to me, Melchizedek was neurodiverse.
Okay. And I like how you put that. Neurodiverse.
It's a movement right now, and everybody should tap into it because if you're trying to make some money, you gotta bring neurodiversity into your business. Like, because a lot of times people build businesses for the normal man, and they lose 20% of the population. 1 out of every 5 kid that's born has a learning diversion.
Oh, okay.
It's
linguistic. It's all linguistic. I love it. It's all linguistic.
Yeah, so it's like I used to say learning disability, but
and everyone does, right?
The reason why I changed that up is because if you say that this person is disabled, you would say that they are less than normal. If you say that they're neurodiverse, that means that they are just a different normal. They normal too.
Right? They're normal too. They just have a little twist to their normality.
I like that. And so so with the music, right? What happens with neurodiverse people, which Kanye West is one, Muhammad Ali was one, right? We have a really hard time like really explaining the pain or the struggles that we're going through because we having to fit in a normal framework. We're not normal. So music, art, creativity is one way that we express The struggles of just like trying to relate to people.
All right.
So for me, music, rhyme, the spoken word, out of like painting pictures with what I say was my diary, bro.
That's right.
Like, this is how I can help you see what the world looks like to me. I know you might see it this way, but I know you ain't seen this perspective.
Oh man, I want to get into it, man. I need that one. You got to give me the song that had Jesus as my FAFSA. Like I need you know what song that is?
Yeah, that's the first one on the album. It's called The Hood of the Priest. You want me to play it, or you want me to?
I got it. I already got it, man.
Okay, yeah. Hey, that would go crazy. It was produced by this like really good producer named K Drama from Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
That song is crazy though. Like that song.
Introduce the song to the viewers.
All right, man. First of all, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and Biggie giving me the opportunity to be on the platform. But this song that you're about to hear is called Hood of the Priest, and it's the first song on my album. I really talk about what it's like being in college with a learning diversion. So here you go.
Let's go. This CTV Radio. Come catch this vibe. Let's go.
Living no cap, see, we living rough. You take a walk in my shoes.
Oh, my bad.
You a fool for this one, baby.
It's my Kizanak in the building.
What's up, baby? We gonna let them feel this one. Freestyle, baby.
Everybody like, who is this guy?
Everybody like, who is this guy? You know, who is this guy? Well, I'm glad you asked. See, I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord, stepping on one accord, holy cause he is holy. I'm imitating that man, so I guess I'm a soldier boy imitating a Superman. Yeah, the real Superman. You and I heard you like to dance, but the question is, who is your Superman? Is it that dude you kissing? The one that popped you like a soda can and now you miss him? Well, it should be he, not your lowercase h like your last date, but the higher case like the OJ trial. Everybody knows you guilty cause we all are foul. So who's OJ now? Running from temptation with the Bronco style, fighting the temptation with Beyonce style. Yeah, Cuba good and my God is better. It's cold race, homie, going wear a sweater. Go! I'm running to the hood of the priest, wipe away my shame and my suffering cease. Hey! But before I say peace, I'ma take my peeps out the belly of the beast. I'm running to the hood of the priest, wipe away my shame and my suffering cease. Hey! But before I say peace, I'ma take my peeps out the belly of the beast. I got 9 credits, but I need 15. Got 9 headaches, don't need 15. I guess I couldn't cut the mustard hot dog. Too busy trying to put it on a hot dog to feed my face. Cause when I get distressed, I feed my face. I'm learning right now how to feed my faith. Like Paul and Silas, I can't be quiet. If I ain't living what I'm saying, then my saying is vain. But if I'm living what I'm saying, then I'm saying his name. Right now I'm saying, get your track shoes, man. The ones that cross-trained, I call them my cross-trainers. Feel faith muscle like personal trainers. 1, you will feel pain, bruh. 3, 4, no pain, no gain, bruh. You will get stronger, so let's run longer. Come on. I'm running to the hood of the priest, wipe away my shame and my suffering cease. Hey! But before I say peace, I'ma take my peeps out the belly of the beast. I'm running to the hood of the priest, wipe away my shame and my suffering cease. Hey! But before I say peace,
Make sure you guys are sharing this. Make sure you share.
I can't get swayed. See, I was running too fast, bruh. And if this race was financial aid, Jesus Christ.
I'm so mad. I see you, bro. What up, though?
I thought it was 100-yard dash, more like a marathon. It takes
appreciate the mics, bro.
Preparation and a reward at the end is delayed gratification. So I pace myself racing myself. Cause Jesus is more important than the breath I breathe. Cause when the breath I breathe leave me, I say farewell to the rest of my peeps. There'll be one question asked to me: what did you do with my son? I accepted his grace and I began to run to the hood of the priest. That's why I'm taking my feet out the belly of the beast. Yeah, out the belly of the beast. And come on. I'm running to the hood of the priest, wipe away my shame and my suffering cease. Hey! But before I say peace, I'ma take my peeps out the belly of the beast. I'm running to the hood of the priest, wipe away my shame and my suffering cease. Hey! But before I say peace, I'ma take my peeps out the belly of the beast. Yeah, out the belly of the beast. Yeah, out the belly of the beast.
Hoo-wee. Oh, hold on one second, man. Hold on one second. There we go. There we go. What up, man? Oh, wow, brother. I like it. I like it.
You
I
know
like the
it's
direction. I like what's going on. Wow, man. Wow. Yo, what's good with you? What up,
Hey,
though?
what's up, Mr. Cole? You know what's crazy is I created that album, I think sophomore, junior year of college, right? This was before the military and everything.
Yes, sir.
I started running last year, and when I re-listened to that song, it was like foretelling to what I'm doing now.
Yes, sir.
Like all of the references of marathons, and I'm just like, it was eerie. Like I got good, like bro, like it was like, shoot.
That's ridiculous. I love it. And here's the thing. I love how you just set that up for me. That's the next thing. If we look on your on your Facebook, and then the one that's also attached to it in the info, we know that you're looking and you're on a journey to somewhere. But before we hop into that, actually, I apologize. What's next for the music? What's next for Byron Thomas? Breon, excuse me, Breon.
No, you good. So that Breon Thomas, that Melchizedek album was my first entry into music. That was a college project. But now I'm creating out of the space of victory above negativity, right? Like I'm breeding expediter.
And so Van, I see where you go. Victory was okay. Okay, Van Life, Victor, and it's on your shirt. Okay. Continue.
So the culture of van life has really brought like new themes. Like I gotta tell my youngest self and people that's like him, hey, listen, you're gonna want to have a family one day, and a good man leaves an inheritance. These are the things that I figured out how to get to the point where you can start building an inheritance for them kids that you don't have yet. Right? So now it's a different conversation from let me figure out how to make it in this school environment. Now I'm in a, bro, we gotta build a brand so we can make a culture that is acceptable for that man who is struggling in college.
Yes, sir. That just doesn't see that school is the way. I need another option. What's the other option?
And so you asked me about the music. So now, and that's how we met, right? Now I'm creating from my school of thought. Now I heard a phrase that if you get around 6 billion millionaires, you'll be the 7th one. So once I figured out I wanted to be an entrepreneur, got out here in this van stuff, I started looking and seeing who was successful in it, what entrepreneurs I related to. I start getting the urge of documenting what I was experiencing. Right? And so that's where the spoken word that I shared with you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
that's
sir.
how we met. And that came from the names that I was saying, and that was like successful people in transportation, successful people in real estate, people that have bridged the gap between all of them. And me seeing that, hey, I'm a little bit of all of these people, and my new identity is like is me take my new identity is a little bit from all of those people, and definitely authentically myself. And this is how I'm going to. Right now, I'm the fruition of taking my peeps out the belly of the beast, like I said.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So so the music is in a continuum state where I'm just, I don't see my content on social media different from me even writing a song. I think a post and a song is the same thing. I'm still giving you principles and the authentic reality. You see what I'm saying? A song is content, a post is content.
So a question was asked here on TikTok, and it was like, well, Brody hasn't dropped anything in the last 8 years.
Yeah.
What do you have in store? Do we have anything ready?
So a lot of people, what if you're a musician now, you know, people not so much dropping albums, right? They dropping singles. Yep. So I got a single that I put out like 2 years ago, and I'm like most artists, I go through different name changes trying to figure out. So I got another single out there called The Valley. That one is closer to the reality of where I'm at now. It's talking about emotional intelligence. And I think that would be a beautiful, beautiful song to let them hear if we got time. But The Valley, it's like I come out of that, what I say, oh man, come on. What I say, hold on. The Valley. Hold on. I say, I open my eyes, the wind blowing on my cheeks. I look to the skies and all I see up there is peaks. It's cold out here. I zip the zipper of my fleece. Man, it's a beast not knowing where to start, having all this passion and desire in your heart, thinking all the time, only doing in your mind. That's why I had to bring y'all in my mind. It's the valley, the valley, right? And so that was a crystallization of where I was at.
Understand.
Before I found the van, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like every stage of my life, I just been documented through content and song. And so I got a video that I'm releasing February 22nd, 2022. And
okay.
That's a video treatment from Poetic Justice and a song I created called Notebook Paper. Because I found out now that my life's calling is to help neurodiversity be a thing in entrepreneurship and in branding and just culture. So on the 22nd, I'm dropping like a new visual for an amazing song, man. Especially Emmett Till and all of these things like that. But yeah, man.
Heavy work, man. Heavy, broad shoulders. You know, heavy is to wear the crown, man, and you got it. You're the strongest to do it. And I
want to spit something though, man. Dude, I want to spit something. Hold on,
Hold on, I'm gonna give you a moment for it.
I'm gonna
give you a moment for it. I just need to tap into one last thing before we give you that last, because I'm allow you to do that, and then allow you to promote yourself here at the end. So you can give everybody the understanding where to go, how to connect with you, and do everything. Last but not least, you do got something major on the way. When we talked last time, you told me that you're looking to do a run from where you're currently at to where you were raised. Can you tell us the destinations?
Yes.
Or more information about it?
Yes, sir. So I am this year looking to supply 1,000 entrepreneurs with support teams. So that's like virtual assistants and people to help them do middle management in their companies. Because from me growing my brand, I just seen that a lot of people know how to make money, but they don't know how to manage that money, right?
Yes, sir.
They don't got no organization. So the goal that I'm doing with this run is to raise funds to supply 1,000 entrepreneurs with middle management. And to do that, the reason why people will want to donate is because I'm running from Atlanta, Piedmont Park in Atlanta, to Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's 120 miles in 24 hours. This will be the third year that I've covered this journey. The first time I walked, the second time I ran, I got 86 miles in 24 hours. This time we going back with a whole nother fervor, new discipline, coaching, and we're gonna cover that feat. And then it's all to raise money for the neurodiverse entrepreneurs.
That part. And lastly, how are you doing this run? What are you in?
I run in sandals.
Says that so nonchalant.
Yeah, because I'm a history guy, right? I'm a history guy.
Yes, sir.
In my van, I got hit by an 18-wheeler. And so the doctors was like, hey, I think we need to cut on you. We need to like fix your vertebrae and all this stuff. And I'm just like, bro, like I heard when you cut on people, they don't be the same after that. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I started like just doing my research on different things that people that may have had like harmful things to their body, like how did they fix it? And one thing I found was this tribe in South America that it was a running tribe, and they run in sandals. And a lot of the like ailments in our bodies and stuff was corrected by the way that they chose to use their feet. Right?
Wow.
After that, I found out that the Spartan warriors, who was the most dominant warriors throughout time,
yes, sir,
they didn't get sandals. They was walking around barefoot until they finished their military training. That's about 18 years.
What?
The fastest marathon runners in the world, which is Kenyans, most of them ran 5-6 miles to school with no shoes.
Wow.
So after all of this delineation, I'm like, listen, it's something about having like very strong feet that like just like helps your body like just be a lot stronger and tougher. So when I started training, I had on running shoes, but I couldn't get over 3 miles because of the ailments in my body. I took my shoes off and I started running in sandals. The first day out, I got to 6 miles. After that, 18, 20, 30. So
that's crazy.
I just found out that our bodies are beautiful how they are naturally made.
Naturally made, yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so it's everything that I do has beautiful design elements to it.
Understood.
So you'll see me running. You be like, one person might just be like, oh, he's a runner. Another person would be like, oh my God, he's not just a runner. He running in sandals. He's a rebel too. Another person will see me running and be like, oh no, like this guy he's moving through space and time as he's called to something. Right?
Oof.
And all of those things is true.
Every single one of them. Every single one of them.
My life, you said it, right? My life, because how I think I'm neurodiverse, but my life is a double entendre.
Yes, sir.
All of ours is if you
really boil it down, it is. But some of them are not some of them. Everyone has their special own uniqueness to the grind and to the process and to the journey.
Yeah.
But sometimes some just shine a little bit brighter.
Yeah. But look, a year ago I couldn't run a mile. Not a year ago, 2 years ago, because last year I ran. But 2 years ago I couldn't run a mile. I lost 40 pounds as an over the road driver. That never happens. Most of the people get over the road and they gain 40 pounds. Right. I lost 40 pounds.
You changing the dynamic of what truck driving or over the road driving has on the body.
Exactly.
Changing what it looks like.
Exactly. And that's the goal, yo. That's the goal, because it's like the age that most drivers die that choose it as a profession is 63. But that's too fucking young, no?
That's real young. That's real young.
Like people living to 90.
That's what. And hey, that's what we're trying to do. You're not trying to live
30
to your
years.
90s. Look, if you're not trying to live to Betty White 99 type deal, then you got something wrong, man. You got to try to extend this as long as you can.
So
Experience as much as you possibly can. Live a fulfilled life. If you stay fulfilling each event, each moment, and just being present, you will live a fulfilled life. Don't want to go saying, I wish.
yeah.
I wish I had more time. I wish I've done that. I wish I could have went on that ride with them. Like, instead, just do.
Do it.
I do.
Yo, man,
I
what?
do.
Do it, bro. Figure out how you can do it. Like,
Marry life and say, I do. Ooh, I'm going to have to do that one.
that's hot.
Ooh.
That's a song. I want a verse.
I want,
if I want a verse, if that's a song.
that's the song. Hey, speaking of verse, man, the time has come.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to 10 Westwood this thing, bro.
My
what
guy
talking
Bree.
about? Hey,
My guy Bree
what
just
we talking about?
he
What we talking
decided
about?
he wanted to spit a hot verse here on our show on CTV Radio. Catch this
Everything
vibe.
on brand, yo. Everything on brand, yo. Everything on brand, yo.
This on you. This is your time. Right after this sound, it's all you. Go.
All right, okay. I know my dedicated lane. It's a man tired of the pain with a gun up in his hand, about to blow your fucking brains. Cause in school, I stained. So we said, fuck that shit and started selling fucking cane. That cane elevated that man. See, the girl said his eyes was cute and the way that he rocked his jeans. And now you begging but is there something could be done? But he was taught how to react and not how to respond. But if that information was introduced earlier in life, you wouldn't be standing here looking down the barrel of this bike. Boom! And now you gone and shit. Everybody saying that this man was wrong and shit. Marvin singing that same old song and shit. And that's the reason why I had to write this song and shit. Look, Martin walked. Gandhi salt. Breezy Vans. You understand? Sacrifice, freedoms bought. Blaming on my granny. That's what they taught. Dedicated lanes. Listen, I am. Do I want to go there? No, hold on.
He said, "Do I want to go there?"
Do I want to go there? Hey, listen, after this, you might need counseling. Because I know I did. What happens is when you're multi-talented and your opinion is counterculture to what the opinion is, they form a crew. And everybody you brought together excluded you. They say, we got to school this dude. Take him back to the school of youth. Choke out them big ideas. The schools are new since the school's abuse. But when you living up under the oppressor's thumb, your loved ones a scapegoat you to keep you numb. But don't get mad. Don't get mad, though. They doing it out of love. Just remember, this battle ain't flesh and blood. This is what happens. You getting it out the mud. The marathon continues. Your sandals is going to get scuffed.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Man, oh man. All right, man. Bree, it's been a pleasure, man. Where can they find you, Bree?
Look, okay. So if you go on Cargo Van, if you go on Instagram and you put, if you type the word Cargo Van, I should be the first one that pop up with the black X. If I don't, just put Cargovanpreneur, Preneur, right? But if you start typing out Cargo Van and a black X pops up, that's me. Follow me right there. You can get all my social from there. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. Same thing, Cargovanpreneur. And I want you guys, more than anything, bro, just love yourself, bro. Like, find out whatever you have to do, run and find out how to love yourself, because that is where wealth starts. That's where wealth starts, is when you find out how to truly love yourself. Wealth, financial wealth, is one side of that's the physiological wealth. Spiritual and emotional wealth is just as important as your physiological needs, right? So you
Yes,
gotta
sir.
find that love for yourself, and then there's nothing that you can't do with that. That's what I want to leave people with, man.
Oh man, oh man. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you see it right here, right below me. It
Yes,
says
sir.
Cargovanpreneur on IG is where you can find them. Linked with this very, very special individual. 100%. It's been an absolute pleasure to have this interview with you, my friend.
Hey, Big, I gotta ask you something, bro, before
Go
we
for
get
it.
out here.
Go for it.
So that last little part about the scapegoat, was that like it hit or what? Like what?
That for personal reasons. You know what I'm saying? For personal
Okay.
reasons, that touched. So
Okay.
you're doing what you're supposed to do, man.
Okay. I was just checking. That's the first time I actually performed it, and
So
that
look,
felt good. Like it
right.
felt good. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a thing that I think a lot of people tend to end up doing, whether it's subconscious or even conscious, to say that I'm not here because of, I don't do because of. You know what I'm saying? The way I was raised, I tend to do this. You know what I mean? Instead of saying I choose, I will, and I want, right? And those things are all internal, because at some point you can break a bondage from your parents, from your friends, from whoever and whatever, when you decide and choose to live the life you want to live. No one can change it, no one can elevate it, no one can push it any further. Only person that can do that is you. If you start to depend on any and everybody else, you're going to always be stagnant. You're going to always be in that same place. And then when it don't work out, you're going to be like, well, I didn't get there because of Sarah. My sister always, and somebody's going to look at you and go, what? How did Sarah stop your 2 feet, your 2 hands, and your willpower to get it done? So yeah, that's why, it touched, because it some days and sometimes I sit and say, why am I not where I'm at? Or why I sometimes, the flesh digs into the volume of things and saying, why am I not getting the listeners or the people that I deserve? I know I'm dope. I know I'm this. Why am I not getting that same love? Because I at that moment want the value. When I know, I want the volume. When I know my value is already untouchable. I provide a value that some people can, duplicate, maybe even try to replicate. But it's only one me. It's only one way of I understanding things, right? None of this, I'm going to give you a flat out, none of this was written down for me. I don't have these questions written down. I only gather them from the information you give me, because I want to know more about what you're telling me currently right now. We're not going to stick to no regular book, pen, pad, and I'm going to go, number 1, who are you? Number 2, no.
Yeah.
I know your journey a bit. Walk me through. Let me tell everybody about your journey from my perspective, but then you fill it in with the rest of it.
Yeah. That's good.
So that's where it is. So man, I appreciate you. We can do more of this. Who you are is bigger than an hour. So there will have to be another one of these.
Yeah, we ain't touch on. It was so much.
So much.
It's so much like all of this whole time could have just been music. Like just the stories from music and what I was trained, bro. If it's musicians on here, I got some shit, a whole hour worth. We can talk just man, like it's so much.
We had to introduce them. We had to introduce Bree, the expediter. We had to introduce who he is in order for them to get maybe episode 2, episode 3, an understanding of volumes of who he is, because there is 3 facets of you, right? The man of who he is with the neurodiversion, the man that is creating entrepreneur opportunities for any and everybody, and then the man that's on the music. That's 3 different people, and they all can be, definitely well talked to. Man, anywho, again, I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, you know where to find this man. It's right here, Cargovanpreneur, here on IG. Just type in Cargovan and you should find him on IG 100%. Watch it. I need you to support it. I would love for you to support it. Also support me in the meantime. I do have a little a saying as we get out of here, man. I need you to be absolute best, because being empowered starts today. We live life, we love unconditionally, and we seek growth. When we do all three of those, we're in an alpha state. So stay primal and get after it. Last but not least, I need you to do me a favor. Protect your peace and drink water. We out of here, man. You guys have yourself a good ass night, man. I appreciate it.
Oh my God.
Let's go.